Hey, here's another one for you. Perception. How on earth does perception affect self-esteem? Let's dive in and find out. Hi, I'm Jen Joseph from Envisage Executive Coaching, releasing your confidence. Perception is about our world view, how we see the world, how we interpret the world through our experiences, our feelings, our thoughts, our education or miseducation, our company, our relationships, our roles, our social circle. They all form part of our perception and therefore our view of the world. Is it a threat or is it a safe place to be? Perception. Let's dive in further. Can you imagine that perception actually can be both logical and concrete and illogical, emotional, mental, and spiritual? Now, the thing about perception is this. However we perceive the world, that's our reality. Our reality. Reality, though it appears not to be individual, is extremely individual. There is, of course, a matrix where we have common elements, but beyond those common fixed elements, perception is governed by our emotion, our memories, and our awareness. As we may all have had the same experience, but our awareness will come through the emotions and past experiences that we've had and interpreted according to how we felt it impeded on us, how it impacted us at the time. I remember many years ago traveling with my family. I was a teenager at the time, and there was a conversation going on in the car between my parents. And about a decade or so later, my sister and I were relating the experience, and she was telling me about things that were going on at the time, and I'm like, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I was baffled. I sat there thinking, well, we were in the same car. We sat at the back listening to the conversation, but her perception was so different to mine. I think part of course, my perception of it was, although I might have been hearing the conversation, I was busy staring out of the window and thinking of solutions from the bit that I did catch, and that was significant to me. So I probably missed quite a lot of the other stuff. And this is the thing about perception. We don't pick up everything. We're not aware of everything. Awareness isn't just a conscious act. It's also a subconscious and a superconscious act. What do I mean by that? Well, consciously, we're operating in the now. This is the only moment that we can perceive consciously. We can't perceive the past and we can't perceive the future consciously. Only what is going on. And because it's only about what's going on, we are limited to the periphery of either our sight or our hearing. Now, that's the conscious element. There's a subconscious element, which has pathways to old memories that will be triggered by what we have seen or heard. And so those pathways will be making connections with old memories to give us meaning to what we're hearing and seeing. Now, the thing about the subconscious and the conscious memory is that the subconscious memory is so much larger than the conscious memory, because the subconscious memory is there operating in the periphery on what a lot of people will call the primal brain. It's there to protect us. It's the part that holds the fight and flight mechanisms. And the superconscious, well, now that's the spiritual element, the element that we talk about when we say intuition, that can see or design or create things that we want to experience. Perception, a huge tool. How does it show up? Well, perception actually shows up in this way. It helps us to forgive and erase past stuff so that whatever we had the meaning on, we can throw that away. But we can learn lessons so we don't have to experience those experiences again. It also teaches us about when we transgress, when we go beyond certain boundaries. But this is Jen Josie from Envisage Executive Coaching, releasing your confidence. Bye for now. Bye.